Well, speaking of penile colonies, it was time for the women's title match. Toni Storm wrestled Maria May. Toni Storm wrestled Luther. Toni Storm had Luther with her. And apparently the woman that Maria May slapped at ringside was her own mother. Do we have a causal effect on that? There's how dare she? She slapped her own mother.
Has that ever happened in wrestling history before?
I don't think so.
That big Cora and Debbie Combs feud, that never happened?
Well, she was never Cora. It was Lady Satan.
That's right. Actually, I was just joking about them being family in wrestling. I didn't even think they actually were working together. You're right.
Yes, no. Oh, they worked together 100 million times, but never but Cora was never Cora. But yeah, Maria's got a problem with Mom. Toni Storm gave Maria a pile driver on the steel stairs, and the match continued on. But at least Maria did get juice. So after we've seen 30-something competitors 40-something competitors in the first 4 matches, then the second match on the pay-per-view is the girls' match, and they've got blood already. So it's promising from here. But minutes after Maria, and yes, I'm not critiquing this match seriously because how can you? But minutes after Maria was pile driven on the steel stairs, she was doing missile drop kicks off the top rope. And finally, for the finish, they did a dramatic scene, I think taken from a Tennessee Williams play, where Toni was conflicted as to whether or not that she should hit Maria with the bloody high heel shoe. And finally, she decided she couldn't bring herself to do it and threw it down. So Maria beat her with 2 knee lifts and a pile driver. 1, 2, 3. And I wrote, this shit is so fake. What'd you think?
You know, there have to be matches to kind of skip. And I didn't skip this thing entirely, but I didn't pay too close attention to it. I've appreciated Toni Storm's stuff in the ring in the past, but I just hate this gimmick so much, and it's just so over the top for me. Mariah May, new champion. She's been impressive. You know, of all the women they brought in, like, she's gotten the best push from the jump.
From the what?
From the jump, from the start. And now she's the
I thought you said the push from the junk. I'm like, wait a minute. What kind of push and pull thing have we got going on here?
What arm of the service was your uncle in? No, what I'm saying is...
yes.
Mariah,
what army was he?
Mariah May has
Whose side was he on?
Mariah May has a lot of talent. You just got to hope this feud is over. Mina Shirakawa, watching from the crowd, looked very concerned. And on to the next match.
Well, it was at this point, Brian, where I thought, my God, it's actually Eastern time in the middle of the day when this is going on. But golly darn gee whiz, I need to take a nap. Did you feel the same way about taking a nap in the middle of this process?
It was kind of during this match because I was watching that pre-show, so it was during this match where it really hit me.
Yes. And folks, I'll tell you what, when you need to take a nap, now we're not even talking about a good night's sleep here, folks. We're just talking about a restful nap, a power nap. Some people take it, or if your kids take it, it's a kid nap. Whatever, just a short nap, a cat nap. Why don't they call it a dog nap? Dogs sleep all the time. You need a Helix mattress. Now, I'm suggesting right now that the business owners, in the sound of my voice, they should probably check into getting all of their employees at least a small individual Helix mattress for their workspaces there in the office. Can you imagine that, Brian? You got a cubicle, you got a chair, a smaller desk to make room for the Helix mattress, a chair, a smaller desk, a little file cabinet, and then a Helix mattress right there on the floor. You can literally fall out of the chair and take a power nap on your 15-minute coffee break.
You know, famously, and there are photos of it, John Lennon worked from bed. He would sit there and just have papers and newspapers and, lyrics all around him, his guitar, and he would work from bed, not just the famous bed-in Imagine if you had a Helix sleep mattress, and anyone you're talking about here, you don't need even a desk. You can just work on your mattress.
Well, there you go. You could save a lot of room there, because just get rid of the desks, employers, and get your employees a Helix sleep mattress, because they got one for everybody. All you got to do is go to helixsleep.com and you take the little quiz that they've got, and that will tell you, or tell them, what you like, the positioning and the manner in which you sleep, and whether you're a giant, obese, morbidly corpulent son of a gun, or whether you're a little skinny skin and bones little lady. They got all the different kinds of pressure mattresses. Some of them they'll just fold up around you like a mother's embrace. And potentially you'll call the jaws of life to get out. But on the positive side, they can be delivered right to your door as soon as you go to helixsleep.com/JCE and fill out the aforementioned quiz. Boom, they bring it to your door, you unbox it, and you're sleeping like a baby. Waking up every hour, pissing to bed and crying. Brian, you know this. You got...
That's right, crying Brian.
Well, you got all your children. Wait, no, you quit crying when you quit pissing to bed. That was last summer, wasn't it?
Hey, you said you weren't going to say anything. What the fuck?
Well, I'm sorry, I forgot. But you have a Helix mattress for yourself and your beloved better half, and also for all of the little last children, and you even got one for Swami.
We have one in the guest bedroom, too. Whenever we have visitors, they're going to sleep on the most comfortable mattress we can give them, and that's Helix Sleep.
Well, now you know you're going to be having people beating on your door, trying to get in. They don't want to see you. They just want to sleep on a Helix mattress. You can do it in your own home, folks. Right now, go to helixsleep.com/JCE, and I'll tell you what we're going to do. 25%. That's more than we used to talk about. 25% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners right now. helixsleep.com/JCE. How can you beat that? We got them an extra 5% from what we used to be able to offer.
That's a great deal, and it's a great mattress, and we both have them in our houses, and we certainly endorse Helix Sleep, but...
I've got one of mine out in the backyard, actually.
In the backyard?
Well, yeah, in case you want to look up at the leaves on the trees and the branches and the shade, you just put it out under the old ash tree and just lay there.
What about stargazing? Do you like to stargaze?
Well, see, at night, you can see the stars, but you can't really see the stars in the daytime. But in the daytime is when you can have the nice sun and the refreshing weather on you, and at the nighttime is where the raccoons start dropping the daggum walnuts on your head.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the squirrels, too. They'll shit on you.
Well, enjoy those nuts with Helix Sleep. What's that promo code one more time, Jim?
JCE, and I'll tell you, they will send you a mattress free of squirrel shit. You have to apply your own by putting it out under the old ash tree.
That's right. That's the Helix Sleep guarantee. Helix Sleep. But I guess we have to wake up and
go
back.
You should finish the tagline. Helix Sleep, no squirrel shit.
/JCE.
It's going to catch on.